In a major immigration move, the Trump administration has ordered thousands of migrants who had legally entered the United States using an app called CBP One to leave the country immediately. This sudden decision has sent shockwave through the Indian community, specifically people from countries like Honduras, El Salvador, and Mexico, who had entered the US legally and they were living over there with temporary permission. First of all, let's talk about what exactly is this CBP One app. Let's unwind a bit. CBP One app was launched in January 2023 by the Biden's government. It was meant to bring some orders to the chaos at the US-Mexico border. Now, here's how it worked. Migrants who wanted to enter the US but didn't have proper documents could book an online appointment at the border using this particular app. Instead of crowding at the border or crossing illegally, they can simply wait for their turn. Once approved, they would be allowed to enter the US for 2 years under a temporary program called parole and even get permission to work over there. By December 2024, over 936,000 people had entered the US legally using this particular app. That's almost the population of a city getting access to America through a mobile app. So the question is, what's changed now? After Donald Trump took office again in January 2025, his entire administration ended all the new appointments on CBP One app right away. This left thousands of hopeless stranded in Mexico, specifically those who had appointments lined up in February. Now Trump has taken things even a step further. On April 7th, the Department of Homeland Security began sending out notices to migrants who had already entered using this app. These notices say that your parole is cancelled. You must leave the US immediately. And the twist? Migrants were told to use the same app, now renamed as CBP Home, to arrange their own deportation. According to DHS, this particular move is about keeping a promise to secure the border and protect all the national security. They argue that the parole system under Biden was misused and allowed too many people in without enough checks. Officials say that using parole like this on such a massive scale led to one of the worst border crises in the US history. While the US government has not released exact numbers, several organizations say that many families from Central America, specifically Honduras, El Salvador, and parts of Mexico, have received deportation notices. Even people who entered legally, have jobs, and were living peacefully are being asked to self-deport, meaning that they must leave on their own. A legal help group called AI Otroledo said that they have already started getting emails from families in panic, like a Honduras family that entered just a few months ago in late 2024. You must be wondering, what does this mean for Indians, right? Well, while this particular order mainly affects people from Latin America, it's an important warning sign for Indian migrants too. In the past few years, a growing number of Indians have been trying to enter the US through Mexico, some legally, some illegally, through dangerous donkey route. According to US custom data, over 96,000 Indians were caught trying to enter illegally into the US in 2023 alone. If Trump continues his strict immigration policy, even Indians who entered legally under Biden-era programs might face sudden rule change, deportation, or even denial of further legal status. Let's look at a bigger picture now. Trump's return to power has reopened the door divided over immigration in the US. While some Americans support stricter border control, others believe that CBP One app was a fair and humane way to manage people escaping violence, poverty, and political instability. For now, nearly 1 million people who believed that they had found safety and future in the US are once again facing uncertainty and fear. In the end, in a world where a mobile app once ordered hope for thousands of people, that same app is now being used to tell people to pack your bags and go home. Whether it is about security or politics, one thing is clear: life for migrants in America just got a lot tougher.